Hi, this is Victoria Casey, and I'm back, and I'm a writer for Creekview Realty. And once again, I'm talking to some gentlemen that know a heck of a lot about mortgage loans because they're bankers. And this morning, I am here with Warren Grant, and you are from NOLA Lending. And come on into the show and tell me about a little bit about yourself and about your lending, and then let's talk about some credit scores.
Hi, yeah, my name is Warren Grant. I'm with NOLA Lending Group. I'm a mortgage banker there, and I'm excited to be here with you today.
Well, thank you. Okay, so Warren, if I want to improve my credit score, should I go to one of those companies that says they can fix it for me, or what's the best way that I can fix it?
Well, the first thing you want to do is see where you're truly at. So talk to somebody, and it can be a mortgage professional like myself that is happy to go through your credit with you just to get a realistic picture of where you're at. Because it could be a simple solution that doesn't require the extra time and energy and quite honestly money that it would cost to go to a company that might specialize in that. But so get a clear picture of where you're at and be honest with yourself of what we're dealing with. And then, if it is a lot of items that need to be corrected, there are reputable companies out there that can help you with that. And the best thing to do is get it from a referral. Don't just go online and look for one, because not all of them do it the right way. But there are certain instances where they can really be a great tool to get you into a home a lot quicker than if you were to try to do everything by yourself.
Right, and that brings to mind something while you were talking that I thought about, and that is, I personally, and I'd like your opinion on this, would not recommend anybody to use the Credit Karma or any of those free credit sites because they're selling out your information. If I'm going to go get a credit report, I get mine through the actual sources. Is that what you would recommend?
There's freecreditreport.com where you can go once a year and get it yourself. As a lender, we can't give out your credit report, but we can always meet you at our office and go through it together, so you at least can see it. And that would be my suggestion.
Right. I would personally go through Experian, or once a year the federal law says that I can get a copy of my credit report from, I believe, each of the agencies. I would personally recommend you go through one of the major agencies. So what's some tips about restoring my credit? I know it's a long-term process, but what do you have? As a banker, what do you see and what do you recommend?
Some simple things as far as revolving accounts are a big one. Even if you're paying everything on time, if you're maxed out on credit cards, that can actually negatively impact your score. And so you want to keep those balances at 30% or less of the total limit. So if your limit is $1,000, keep your balance at $300 or less, and obviously make sure you're paying it on time. And so that can be done two ways. You can either pay down the balance, or sometimes you can call the credit card company and see if they'll increase your limit, and that can sometimes get you to that 30% as well.
Right, and then if I do have a problem, should I contact a lender, or should I try and hide things, or how should I to me, it's a better idea to be straightforward about it and just, and also pay a little bit extra. It doesn't even matter if it's, as long as I'm paying on the principal. What do you recommend about that?
Yeah, you definitely be honest with yourself, and again, talk to us. We're happy to go through those items with you and see specifically things that you can do on your credit to help boost that score. And so we talked about paying down balances. Another big thing is don't let everybody pull your credit. Don't go out and look at furniture and then look at cars, and then a credit card is offering you a free T-shirt, so you apply for that. Just avoid doing things like that, and you'll see your score go up pretty quickly.
And that makes sense. And the other thing that we see sometimes in real estate is people will buy a car or make another big purchase right at the time when they're trying to apply for a loan for a house. That's not really smart. So.
Yeah, great point. We see it a lot where somebody goes and buys a car and then decides they want to buy a house. And the unfortunate thing is, number one, when you take out that new liability, the initial impact to your score is it is going to drop it. Plus, we now have a car payment we have to factor into your debt-to-income ratio. So it can make qualifying a lot harder than it needs to be, whereas if you would have just waited after you bought the home to go out and buy that car or go shop for your furniture that you know you're going to want.
Right. And, well, one thing is with us, if you buy a home through Creekview Realty, you actually get a buyer rebate. So they can use, on average, it's $6,000 to $9,000, somewhere around that range. So they actually use that money to furnish their home. Well, now, Warren, how can I get a hold of you if I want to get a loan through you?
So best way to reach me is my cell phone, and that's 214-444-3687.
Okay. And again, you're from NOLA Lending, and we love NOLA Lending. And Creekview Realty, if you want to reach us and find out about either selling for a flat fee or buying and getting a rebate, it's 1-800-219-9444, or you can just go to creekviewrealty.com. We have a bunch of articles, and we always talk to different people. And thank you for your time, and have a great day, and I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.